My name's Chris Miller. I'm the new CEO of DediPower, but I'd like to welcome you to Lords and also to the DediPower event, Demystifying NoSQL. This is one in a series of events where we're trying to bring together technologists to discuss topical issues and topics of the day that we think make a real difference to your business and a great opportunity, I think, for you, both from a company perspective and also to understand how DediPower can help in this particular scenario.
So therefore, enter NoSQL, which stands for not only SQL, not necessarily NoSQL. So what is it? It's not a product, it's not one product. You can't say I installed NoSQL yesterday. What it is it's a concept, it's a way of thinking about storing, retrieving and handling data. Starting with a document store is not what it sounds like. It has nothing to do with documents as such. It's not a place where you store your Word documents. A document is essentially just a bunch of related data. You just form your document and you store it and you specify this is how I want to retrieve it by sort of a key. The data in a graph store is structured into edges, nodes and properties. So your data would typically be a node. It's the connection between all the data which is the important bit in a graph store. The typical usage of a graph store is a friend of a friend, or customers who bought this or also bought that, which is tremendously difficult and costly to do in a relational database. They also often scale themselves. Take again Memcache as an example. If you want to add more capacity to Memcache, just start up another node, add it to your list of servers, your pool, and off you go. It's scaled.
Now, TweetMeme is responsible for the fairly iconic Twitter retweet button that you may well recognise. And we were quite surprised with exactly how popular it became. We get a peak of about 10,000 buttons every second, which is quite a large amount of traffic to handle. So we decided to look elsewhere for where we're going to store this vast amount of data. And we settled on Apache Cassandra. It's a very standard column family data model. Now that means that you can then get contiguous slices of columns straight from each row, which gives you this whole this several dimension hash map. So to summarize really what this has all been about is that relational databases are actually quite good. Anything where you have a very dynamic query model where you need to be able to ask it lots of different questions about the same data, and where you need absolute guarantees about the consistency of that data. That's pretty much how we conquered the exponential load problems that Twitter really delivered to us.
Wade in slowly and design things properly from the beginning with a bit of foresight in terms of how not just how you want to use your data now, but also how you perceive you could potentially be using it in the future.
It won't be always around one specific standard because there are, as Eric mentioned earlier, lots of different categories within NoSQL databases and they're all very distinct from each other. But within each category you'll probably find one or two, maybe even three winners will start to emerge and they'll all probably start to gain some level of compatibility with each other, even if it's mostly for data migrations and such.
If you come to talk to us early on, we'll be able to possibly steer you away from some of the pitfalls.
We have experts that will help you through some of these things, so we'd like you to talk to us.